What is up, YouTube? My name is Mario, aka the Loot Box Hero, bringing you another wrestling video today. And man, I did not expect this. So I was gonna try to get my WrestleMania review out because technically I haven't watched Raw or SmackDown yet. So I mean, my views can still kind of I haven't been tainted by whatever else is going on next. I don't know what's happening next. But it just procrastination kind of messed that up. Not to mention, I have been doing some videos on my main channel that you can check out. I just did a video on the possibility of there being Fire Emblem remakes or Ike remakes. So that should be pretty good. Fire Emblem 9 and 10 getting remade. Possibly. You can check that out on the main channel. But yeah, so I am going to do a wrestling video today, though. I wasn't able to set up any of the gear and stuff because I didn't think I was going to do a video. But yeah, so I was going to go ahead and look at who got released from WWE this week or today. So of course, so I don't get released from YouTube. You go ahead and like, subscribe, hit the bell. And we're gonna go ahead and hop on into this. WWE does this every year around this time. They call it spring cleaning. It's they do it every year after WrestleMania. Everybody gets a WrestleMania paycheck because they're in the Rumble, the Battle Royal, or they're in one of the matches or whatever. And then after that, you know, they chop a bunch of people. And of course, the list could actually grow beyond this. We don't know if this is going to be the final list or not. Hopefully it is. Now, I have been kind of spoiled. I do know that Samoa Joe is on this list because it's all over. All of wrestling YouTube and Twitter are talking about Joe. Personally, I'm kind of mad, but I'm also kind of glad because he kept getting injured in WWE and he wasn't getting used, and then they hit him with the Taz treatment, and I was like, no, you are not gonna Taz my boy. Alright, Samoa Joe is the man, cause you're not gonna just Taz my man like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean Taz him, that means, you know, put him on the, you know, he can still wrestle, but they just put him on the announce desk because they don't want to work him anymore, which sucks. But I'm kind of mad that he's gone. We'll never see him be able to get his full potential in WWE. But hopefully that means that he has a spot somewhere else. Maybe he can go back to Impact, even though, I mean, you know, Ring of Honor. I would love to see him go back to Ring of Honor. I mean, Sinclair, I know that technically Ring of Honor is a portfolio project for you guys, and it's not really like a big thing, but you know, y'all can kick them some money so they can get a big talent, so when the crowds come back you can make some money. Or AEW, you know, AEW will work too, even though AEW creative and WWE creative they're like two sides to one very uncreative coin, but it's better than nowhere. So let's check out this list. Alright, man. Let's see. Okay, so comicbook.com. Let's check and see who got chopped. So yeah, I heard about Samoa Joe. So this one kind of got me because Samoa Joe is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. I remember his Ring of Honor days. I remember his Impact days. I remember him getting kidnapped by ninjas in Impact and coming back as a heel with a freaking Mike Tyson face tattoo type of deal. I remember I like Samoa Joe. I think they tried to use him, but I think he got injured a lot. And maybe it could have been his style just really wasn't good with WWE's kind of manufactured style of wrestling, because of course you got to do this for live events and everything, and I don't think Joe's style was really indicative of like, hey, you know, you need you to wrestle 300 dates a year the same way like that, with hopefully without getting injured. So he did get injured a lot. You know, I will admit, creative did try to do things with him. They put him against they put him against Roman. They put him against Brock. You don't get big matches like that if they don't care about you. So you know, he did that. I had a feeling something was gonna happen when they took him off the commentary team, and I was like, oh man. Hopefully, I was thinking maybe they were gonna put him back in the ring, but not so much. So Billy Kay is gone. So Billy Kay being half of the Iconics. So this sucks because one, the Iconics are awesome, and they are kind of one of the perfect things that you need for a female tag team, a woman's tag team division, are women's tag teams, and that's what the Iconics were. They were a tag team, you know, not some thrown together mosh posh. You know what I'm saying? You know, Fisher Price, my first tag team type of deal. They were an actual tag team. Now, were they the greatest workers ever? No, but that wasn't the point. They were entertaining, and they worked pretty good together as a team. Now that's gone. I will say Billy Kay's kind of like comedy shtick with the hey, here's my resume. That was kind of annoying, but I don't think it's a fireable thing though. I think it's pretty good. Oh, and Peyton Royce is gone, so the entirety of the Iconics are gone. Now this is kind of crazy because Peyton Royce would be the one I would think would have a possibility of actually being used in a singles capacity in WWE. I mean, she's got the look. She can kind of work. To me, I think that she would have did pretty good. You know what I'm saying? And her reluctant tag team thing with Lacey Evans, that would have been interesting if Lacey didn't get preggers and disappear. Well, have to leave. That would have been kind of a good thing where, you know, eventually those two could have fought. Maybe they could have blew off their feud at WrestleMania. I don't know, but yeah, I think this sucks. So AEW, you better be looking at this, because right there are 3 people that you need to sign. Impact even more. All right, if one of them 2 don't sign these 3 all together, y'all suck. Mickie James. Okay, this one I kind of had a feeling was coming. Mickie James has been there for a long time. Again, I think there was stuff that she could have done. She would have been perfect for the women's tag team division. Her and Natalya, or her and Naomi, they would have been perfect for the women's tag team division as a tag team. But for whatever reason, they just never used her. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of crazy because I'm like, Lana gets in and freaking Dana Brooke gets in, and arguably nothing against them, but they don't seem as useful as, say, a Mickie James. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, why does Lana? Oh, this is gonna be mean. Why does Lana still have a job in WWE? And there's, I mean, because her husband is in AEW. That's the only thing I can think of, is that you don't want her to go to, you don't want to pay out her contract and for her to go directly to AEW to Miro. But you're not doing anything with Lana. There's nothing else she can do. I mean, she can kind of wrestle. You know, she can do promos. I mean, I can understand if you put her with somebody to make her somebody else's manager, or if you actually did something with the storyline between her and Jackson Baszler, which you didn't. What are you gonna do with her? Why does she still have a job in the Iconics and Mickie James don't? Like, ooh, man. And Dana Brooke hasn't done anything since she's been there, man. I think she's been champion one time. And again, Dana Brooke is probably an awesome person, and I probably, you know, I don't want to see anybody get fired, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, though, if I was sitting there and I had to chop, like, you know, 8, 10, 12 people or whatever, I mean, I have some people I would, you know, not personally, just, out of value and how much we probably could use you. Chelsea Green, I have no idea who she is. I think she's an NXT talent. I don't think she got pulled up to the main roster. She was called up from she was called up from NXT last May, but her plans for arriving on Raw were scrapped, and it left her in limbo backstage. She finally made her appearance on SmackDown in November in a fatal four-way with Liv Morgan, Natalya, and Tamina, but suffered a broken wrist during the bout. During her recovery, she signed a new 3-year deal with the company. Well, shoot, she good. She get all that money, unless they definitely agree, unless they agreed to, like, you know, some other type of deal with her. But good on you. You get 3 years worth of money. But yeah, I don't know much about her though. Tucker. Oh, he's the other dude from Heavy Machinery. Okay. Okay, so the other dude from Heavy Machinery is here. Okay. Alright, I mean, it's kind of a big loss. Because, I mean, he's got the look. He's kind of got the charisma. You know what I'm saying? He could work. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Again, Impact, AEW, Ring of Honor. You know what I'm saying? There we go. Got somebody else right there. Callisto. Oh, I forgot he had a job. I honestly forgot because I didn't watch the daggone. I don't watch 205 Live. I didn't watch the Battle Royal, the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. So Callisto still has a job. Did not know. Well, he was with Lucha House Party, so I can kind of see that. Kind of a big loss. I kind of liked Callisto. He had charisma. You know what I'm saying? He tried. I mean, he definitely tried. Wesley Blake. The forgotten son. So, yeah. So, he got cut. So, that sucks. Because I actually thought it was going to be the other guy, the leader, Riker, to get cut. Because Riker is conservative, and he really shouldn't have talked about some of the stuff he talked about. And so, I thought that once spring cleaning came around, it was going to be for him. Weirdly enough, it came for one of the other people in the Forgotten Sons, which sucks because the Forgotten Sons is a good tag team. Well, what is up with WWE and tag teams? Like, I mean, hire a guy who knows how to do tag teams and just let him do the tag team division, because it's obvious that the creative team, you know what I'm saying, who are about as creative as a sperm cell, you know what I'm saying, have no idea what to do with the tag team division, male or female. So it sucks that they have, 4 tag team divisions in WWE, and yet they have no idea how to work them. Well, and then Bo Dallas. Okay. So that's also somewhat expected. I blame not the WWE creative team for this. I blame you. WWE fans. So yeah, this was your fault. Bo Dallas had a great gimmick. The whole, he was a heel who was so deluded that thought he was a face, and he really thought that the stuff that he was doing was not dickish heel stuff, but it was good person stuff, and he was inspiring you. You know, and it was a gimmick that had subtlety in it, and you had to kind of think about it. And WWE's fan base really kind of skews more toward half the fan base being oh, you know, the subtlety just goes straight over their head and they don't get it at all, or the other side who just don't like subtlety and they like their characters to be grounded, or they like their characters to be as subtle as a brick to the face. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I'll take the demon wrestling clown over this gimmick any day of the week. You know, that's the WWE fan base. But yeah, his gimmick was awesome. Nobody got it. It never went anywhere. And then he just kind of did stuff. He had a tag team run with Curtis Axel, but that didn't go anywhere either, which sucks because again, that was a pretty interesting tag team. Oh boy. So that's about it for this. There's no one else? No one else? Okay. So yeah, they're just talking about the people who got released last year. Okay. Wow. So that sucks. Bo Dallas, Wesley Blake, Callisto, Tucker, Chelsea Green, the Iconics, and Samoa Joe. AEW, as much as I don't like AEW, y'all better be looking at this. At least pick up the three of these. At least pick up the top three. Joe, Billy Kay, and Peyton Royce. Because the Iconics are awesome. And you have a female tag. You have a women's tag team division. Which is amazing since you barely have a really good women's division. But you have a women's tag division though. You could use these two. And maybe even Mickie James. You know what I'm saying? Mickie James, the Virginia native. I actually met her in real life. It's interesting. Honestly, AEW probably could pick up all these people, but maybe not all of them. I don't know about Wesley. I haven't really seen a Forgotten Sons match in so long. I can't really remember how he works. But that's about it for this. Of course, I have some more stuff coming to this channel. Of course, after tomorrow, I'll be doing a video on, I guess, the middle portion of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, leading into the finale, which is next Friday. Of course, that daggone video on the daggone New Warriors that keeps getting pushed back for stuff. So that's about it. Check out my main channel where I just dropped a video on the possibility of there being Tullius remakes or Ike remakes for Fire Emblem. Like, comment, subscribe, and good day to ya.